Hi everyone, Jack here. Uh, Finally got enough energy to make this video, and plus, from what I hear, it's not doing so hot. So thought maybe a video of me um, talking to you guys about my situation and my conditions and the things that Jacqueline has already put on the fundraiser page. Um, I'm just struck a little bit by two donations, one from my mom and one from a very dear friend. I thought we would do a little better than that, but we must have did something wrong. I'm not sure. But um, we're in a big bind here. I think I put it in an update about our car. Allstate has had our car for 3 months, and um, anyway, they've had it for 3 months, trying to fix this thing. We had a rental car, and then we had to turn it back in because Allstate only pays for so much for rental cars, and then we were left without a car because we can't afford a rental car. So the gentleman that owns CarStar, where our car was taken to be fixed, um, was gracious enough to give us their loaner that we had to give back this morning. That we had for, gosh, a couple of weeks. I mean, the guy was awesome. He knew our situation, and that we need a vehicle to get to the most important doctor appointments. So enough about the rental car. Other than they tried to charge us $900 for extra rental days on the van, which I took care of that. That did not happen. I contacted the CEO of Allstate and had him square that away. That's just. And then Friday, real quick, we got a call, said our car was ready. We were like, yes, but that we had to pay them $2,400. I'm like, for what? Um, they said 400 was the deductible, and the other 2,000. Repair this, that, what. I mean, they're making up excuses now, you guys. I don't have $2,400. I can only talk to the CEO so many times and let him know our situation. You know, it's up to him to do something about it. CarStar can't do anything about it. Their hands are tied, so they got to hang on to our car until we can come up with the money. So, with that said, we don't have a car as of this morning. Jacqueline has our dog Jazzy, who is sick, at the vet, and then she's got to drop the car off. So yeah, we're left without a car, and like I said, most important was the vehicle getting us to our doctor's appointments, especially Andrew, uh, because he's been fighting cancer all through COVID. He has gone into remission, thank goodness. But that doesn't mean he's out of the woods. He's got other things that he's dealing with, side effects and all other kinds of things. I mean, this kid, I mean, he's 35 years old, but he's a huge kid inside because, I mean, he's been fighting this ever since he was like 10 years old. That he's been dealing with cancer, and so he's a trooper. He's a warrior. So I mean, sometimes I look at him and I say, hey, he puts my life a little bit into a different perspective as far as what it means to be a warrior, what it means to not quit, what it means to get back up when you're knocked down, what it means is break somebody's leg when they try to kick you when you're down. Yeah, I said it. Been knocked down too many times. I keep getting up, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Now, as far as my condition, you guys, it's serious. I have gastroparesis, and I got that from a bad surgery back in 2015, February of 2015, in fact, to correct GERD, which is severe heartburn. I had a little bit of esophageal erosion, and I had a hiatal hernia. Okay, so they were going to perform this procedure called a Nissen fundoplication. And, okay, so, talked to the surgeon, liked him. His name was Dr. Gata. Great bedside manner. I mean, the guy just seemed like, like he's going to be a great surgeon. And I'm sure he is, but while I was in surgery under his hand, he got my vagal nerve. Your vagal nerve, it's a huge, huge nerve. It's one of the biggest ones in your body. And one of those nerves, one of the vagal nerves, controls your digestive system. And unfortunately, he hit that part of mine and left me with what is called gastroparesis, meaning that my stomach is paralyzed at times. Meaning that I hold food in, and it just sits there in my stomach, and and it makes me sick. And so eating is a big challenge. I'm having some struggles keeping my weight on. That's the scary part kind of right now, is because I'm 126 pounds. I'm supposed to be 155, 160 around there. And I can't afford to lose any more weight. I mean, when I hit 120, that sends me into the underweight class, or what do you want to ever call it. My BMI drops down to a 19, and that's underweight, and it just keeps going. I mean, I can't lose much more after 119, you guys. Before they're going to want to either put in a feeding tube or one down my nose, who knows what. I'm not looking forward to that. But if I have to, I got to. You know what? I want to live. I still have a lot of things I'd like to do. People I like to see again. Like to. There's a lot of things I'd like to do, but put it this way: I'm not dying before my parents. I'm not gonna die before my parents. It's not happening. You know what? My parents are the best, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm around to take care of them, just like they took care of me, like they're taking care of me right now. My parents are just awesome. I love you, Mom and Dad. You guys have bailed me out so many times, and it's just. I love you, and I'll never be able to pay you guys back. If I kind of jump around you guys, it's sometimes I get a little confused, or I begin to ramble, or my anxiety's starting to kick in a little bit. Or if I start to feel a little nauseous. Also, I have what's called dumping syndrome. And, excuse me. I was diagnosed with that about 6 months after I had had a second surgery called a pyloroplasty, to help get my food to move into my small intestine, so it can start moving through my system, and my body get the nutrients and all that stuff from it. But it helped for about 6 months. And I knew going into the surgery that there was a pretty major side effect that the odds were fairly high, but what do I do? I mean, there is not many things they can do about gastroparesis. So 6 months later, I get the what's called dumping syndrome from the pyloroplasty surgery. Uh, dumping syndrome sounds just like it sounds. Dumping. My system will dump what everything that's in my stomach, whatever is in my stomach, all of a sudden, just it just goes right through me. So much that I have to be careful with my meds because they'll pass right through me, and then I don't get the benefit from them. So, hey, man, double-edged sword, guys. I'm either holding food in, or it's just going right through me. Um, and I've been doing that for about almost 3 years now, or something like that. But in all, I'm almost going on 8 years dealing with this stuff. And to be honest, it's taken its toll on my mind. Um, Gosh, I had to go. I had to go to a psych facility for 5 days last year. I broke, and scared the hell out of a lot of people, including myself. It was an awful day. Um, oh, there's just so much. I just don't know where to continue or where to. Um, there's just a lot of stuff wrong with me. It's just not gastroparesis and dumping syndrome. I'm dealing with a lot of side effects from both of those that uh, that are life threatening. Gastroparesis and dumping syndrome in their own right are not life threatening. It's the side effects that they can cause, like my eating, my dumping syndrome, my I can only eat little portions at a time, you guys. I mean, we're talking like 3, 4 ounces. Same thing with drinking liquids. I can barely get down a 12 or 16. I can't remember which I'm drinking. Bottle of water or this Vita water that I drink. I can only get one of those down a day. So I'm always borderline dehydrated, and and um, so eating hurts. Drinking hurts if I do too much or eat too much, and so then what happens is I almost immediately gas up, I bloat. Sometimes I just get so distended that it's just like my stomach is just as far as out as it can go, and it's just rock hard. I've had blockages in my small intestine where I've had to go in and spend time in the hospital to get those, taken care. I mean, there were times, guys, where I was in the hospital a couple of times where I couldn't go to the bathroom for almost a week. A week. Um, that is that's scary, man. When you know that all that is just piled up in your body and you can't get it out without. So it's been rough, and it's been a lot tougher lately. I try to get back on Facebook and and try to get in contact with everybody to let them know what's going on. And that today I'm waiting for a phone call back from my patient health coordinator from United Healthcare. Her name is Jen. I'm waiting for a call back to find out which palliative facilities are covered under my insurance, so that we could start calling these facilities and finding out which one is going to be better for me. Palliative is, if you don't know what it is, it's similar to hospice. You're just not diagnosed terminal yet. You're just fighting a life-threatening illness. So I will be going to one of those hopefully here soon, but we got to get things going, and because I'm just going downhill, you guys. I'm not getting any better, to watch my body just waste away it breaks me. I'm nowhere near as strong as I used to be, physically or mentally. 120 something pounds, wow. That's what I was when I joined boot camp or the Navy. That's what I weighed at 18 years old. I'm 52 now. I'm 5'7". I'm supposed to be 155. 160 is good for me. But anyway, I'm rambling now, like I say. Alright, buddy, stop. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Somebody's here, probably a healthcare person. Who knows? I don't know. So I gotta go check it out. You guys have any questions, please, send me a message, what have you. There's GoFundMe's up on Facebook, and the normal GoFundMe. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, what Jacqueline has done wrong with it. We just are not doing well with it. It's just not going anywhere. And maybe this update will help. I don't know. But this is what's going on. This is me. And I'm just saying, hey, I need your help. More than ever, a car, so I can get my family to the doctors so that they're okay. So with that, you guys, you stay safe. Take care. And in my own way, I love every one of you guys. That may sound a little, but I do. We need more of that in this world today, so tell somebody you love them today, or just tell somebody, hey, you know what? Just tell them something nice. Take care, you guys.